Welcome to Worldwide Technology Raceway, and no, we are not racing on that go-kart track. As much as I wish we could, we're not racing on the go-kart track. Today we come to you from the Enterprise 200 at Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway. We're going to get to our grid right now. Starting on pole is going to be Zayden Cortinas in the 50 truck. Jordan Herring in the 72, second. Third, Caleb Gordon in the 54. Ryan Wayne starting fourth in the 39. Jacob Malone starting fifth in the 23. Connor Edgar in the 04 starting sixth. Orson DeClore in the 7th position, in the 5 car in the 7th position. Cam Geethers, last week's winner in that 45 machine, starting 8th. Wyatt Blair starting 9th in the 29. TJ Moon starting 10th in the 97. Dragon starting 11th in the 1. Dorney Bear making his debut in the 12th position in that 38 truck. Sean Connaughton 13th in that 11. Jamie McKinney 14th in the 09. Elliot Condra 15th in the 9. Mateo Mitchell starting 16th in the 82. Justin Lee 17th in the 55. Jeff Lil Bud Diacomenko starting 18th in the number 14. 19th is Bruce Dudley in the 21, your Daytona winner. 20th, Derek Skladell in the 3. 21st, Colin Petrugiani in the 13. 22nd is going to be Donovan Kim in the 17. His teammate, Aaron May, will be starting 23rd in the 10th, with Carson Kenny in the 8, 24th. Aiden Schramm in the 86 starting 25th. The Sebastian Perez in the 15 starting 26th. Wyatt Miller in the 73 starting 27th. Trace McDowell in the 71 starting 28th. George Kirifides III in that number 4 starting 29th. Daniel Bondinello in the 7 starting 30th. Axel Benoit in that 83 starting 31st. And rounding out your field is Robert Oppenheimer in the 80 starting 32nd. Well, it should be a good race here today. These guys are a great group of racers. And now, 32 cars, 32 trucks in the field this time around. So, 4 more cars in this field will be full. And then we'll have to start thinking about ARCA. Currently trying to figure out how the playoff would work with the colors. So, get ready to go very soon. Stay with us. As we roll off and get ready for this race. And, well, Zayden Cortinas on the pole. A great start for Toyota as they occupied the first 2 lines. Connor Edgar breaking that streak with the 04 Ford machine. We got teammates Jacob Malone and Cam Geethers up there as well. So we're going to get ready to go green. Right now, the pace car should pull off. We should be ready to go green from Worldwide Technology, which raced last year in Season 2 in the Cup and Xfinity, but is off the schedule for this season and will be with the trucks for now. Green flag in the air. Zayden Cortinas with a great jump. Now really see the first corner. It's very tight, and let's see if we can pull up the track map is not working. So can't put on the track map, but right now Jordan Herring up to a lead over Zayden Cortinas, and he's building big lead. 40 laps here as he's sideways. Wow! Oh, big crash, hard in the wall. Two cars, cautions out. Jacob Malone with damage, and that's it. Cautions out. Him and Ryan Wayne just got into each other, and both of them are really hard hits into the wall. Ryan Wayne able to get his truck back up. He's got extreme wheel damage on that truck, and well, now under caution. I'm going to take a look from the front end of Connor Edgar's number 04 to see what exactly happened in front. So you got to see the whole entire thing. See right here? Got loose and, oh, man, right hard in the wall. So caution is out. For the first time today, 4 laps into this race, Jordan Herring still leads this race in that 72 Quaker State machine. Nicholas Bonanello, Aiden Schramm, Ryan Wayne in the pits. As our first crash on lap 4 brings out the first caution. And now, going 2 by 2. We're going 2 wide and 1 to green as we get ready to go back. Once again, green flag action. Pace car will pull off, and we'll go back to racing. And we're going to let you feel the noise as we go trackside.
Green, green, green. Caution, yellow flag.
Chin is back out again for Wyatt Miller, who has run into an issue. He's crashed into the wall. This guy looks like he hit it head on. We're going to take a look at what happened. Well, into turn one. Gets into the corner and just loses it all by himself. And it's the brakes and didn't go into the wall, but caution comes out. He spun it right in front of the field. He should be coming in with damage repair. Oh, we're under caution once again. 10 laps through this race. And currently, we are getting ready for the end of this season. And I know it's just started. We have, after this, 6 races left in the regular season. It's a short season. So what I'm trying to go do is I'm trying to figure out how we can highlight driver names in these races so we can tell who's in the playoffs and who's not. And, well, that's a big thing with SDK. I am trying my hardest. So if I go quiet and we go to commercial a lot this race, it's due to that. I'm trying to figure it out so we can get something going. Doing test races after this just to try to get it going. Because we are really close to the playoffs. And, well, I want you guys to know who's in the playoffs by easily being readable. We'll also be trying to get logos up top. It's going to be a fun one, but try to get the logos out as well. So stay tuned for that. Playoffs will be coming up in less than 6 races now, and this is going to be insane, but it's going to be a great 10-race playoff, and everybody's going to go. Now as we get ready to go green once again.
Green, green, green.
Green flag back in the air once again. And Bruce Dudley not being able to pick a lane. Really bad restart from the front. Stacks up the entire rest of the field. Caleb Gordon, that McConey shop, number 54, trying to look for a opening to pass Jordan Herring. One car almost in the grass. I think that was the 71 of Chase McDowell. Caleb Gordon, your new leader, Enterprise 200. Now more drivers trying to get up there and make a pass. Cam Geethers in the 45 is another one should look out for. Into turns 3 and 4, Jordan Herring trying to battle back. 3 wide behind him. Connaughton back there as well. Connor Edgar, TJ Moon. Jeff Lilbud Diakomekos is in 10th. Too long of a name. We got to switch that again. Chase McDowell into the pits, as well as Colin Petrogiani. 14 laps in. And 3 Toyotas have broken off. We're going to stick it right here, but we're going to go quiet for a little bit. Quick commercial break. .25 to go now in this race, and, well, nothing really has changed as we're going to take a look back through the rest of the field, especially in this giant pack that's moving around. Our big mover of the day is Axel Benoit in the 15 or in the 83. As wow, there's sideways. Where's DeClore? Very sideways into that corner. Sandy Cortina is currently in the pits. So Caleb Gordon continues to lead this race. .23 to go. Caleb Gordon leads. Jordan Herring behind him with Cam Geethers. now Jordan Herring trying to close the gap here on Caleb Gordon. Everybody else relatively far away. Indianapolis is this week for Publix and Walmart Cup Series action. They will be brought to you by Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And now Jordan Herring trying to close in on that 54 as they go down the back straightaway. Multiple cars in the pits right now. Now a couple cars moving up. Jordan Herring closing the gap on the 54. Toyota versus Toyota. He's gonna have to make a move soon. And with the draft coming off of the corner onto the straightaway, definitely has a shot. He's going to have to make a move, though, at some point. I wouldn't think it would be right here. He would have to get way, way, way more closer, and right there. Kind of cooked himself out of the corner. And now down the straightaway. Gaining a little bit. And the caution comes out. Carson Kenny in it this time, as well as Dan Bondinello. Dan Bondinello's car is off of the racetrack, so we're going to have to go back and take a look. Oh, here's what happened. Dan Bondinello racing side by side with the 8 of Carson Kenny. Oh, Carson Kenny got loose. Oh, wow, what a hit. For that 7, we're going to put it into slow motion, and that is the wrong caution. Here we go. Here's it in slow motion. You could see Carson Kenny, the back end, gets loose. He hits him, overcorrects, and takes him out. Big time. Huge hit for that 7. And he's most likely out of this race. Well, back to the main. And Caleb Gordon still leading. Here they come down pit road. And this is where you'll see some of the better teams get the better runs, and, well, specifically, Bruce Dudley, Axel Benoit, Worsen DeClore, and Aaron May choose to stay out with 70 to go. Caleb Gordon, Jordan Herring, and the rest of the pack coming in. And who is going to win the race off of pit road? Let's take a look. Here they come. Cam Geethers is going to win the race off of pit road. And a bad stop for Jordan Herring as they run into issues here. We're going to take a look at the pit, if I could find it. Can't pull up anything. No track map either. Oh, those are the logos. So we do not have logos right now. Oh, here we go. Pit stop time. let's take the look at the stint length. So Benoit, DeClore, Dudley, and May all came in early. They're on their second stint. Oppenheimer moves up 18 spots. Or no, 17 spots to 15th. With an interesting pit strategy, he came in at 9, went in at 14, and then once again pitted this time around. And everybody else went 23. And in pit stop time, see? Back there, we haven't gotten that information yet. But the pit stop lap will show you that everybody pitted at lap 9 and lap 23, and that's where we stand at this point. And this is the pit strategy you're going to start to see. As now the 83 of Axel Benoit on the bottom in the Carolina Carports Toyota will take the green flag with 16 to go. Green flag in the air. Now here we go. Which was the better plan? Was it better to pit then and come out now when the caution comes out, or was it better to pit on the other hand? Let's see. Top line with a great run. Bruce Dudley on the bottom. DeClore's going to go to the bottom. He's going to leave Axel Benoit high. Aaron May up high as well. You got to watch out for him. DeClore's going to take the lead. Too wide. Caleb Gordon versus Aaron May down the front stretch. They're drag racing up front. Orson DeClore going to take the lead. But Benoit's not giving it back yet. Bruce Dudley in striking distance. Whoa! What a slide from the 5, and he slows up the 83. Now the field is going to be able to get up to them. Bruce Dudley, Benoit is taking the lead once again. Remember, they didn't pit. Their tires are older. Now we should be able to take a look at the pit stop time. That's the real question. Big stops means they took tires. Everybody behind took tires, and that is most important when you look at it. All these guys who came in took tires. So now, with 13 to go, Benoit has to really hold off this 5. He's on his horse behind him. And he can pull off a great strategy here as well. A great pit strategy to start off. But could be a great race. Car behind. 2 Chevys. A Toyota, 2 Chevys. Another Toyota Ford. Another Toyota, another Toyota. Another Chevy. Another Chevy. And another Toyota. All up front. Instead of doing that, we're just going to show you the car logos. 1 Ford up in the front. Our mix of Toyotas and Chevys now, and we are Axel Benoit now getting passed by DeClore. Up 30 spots from the beginning of this race. Axel trying to push that car in and push it as hard as he can get it, because he knows that these guys are on better tires behind. And here comes Caleb Gordon. Caleb Gordon on better tires, trying to find his way back up to the front. Everybody in front of him getting loose. Behind them, 2 wide. Bruce Dudley and TJ Moon. Orson now on the top. On the bottom. 9 to go in this race. Caleb Gordon's really looking to pass Axel Benoit, but no, not find it. The 83 is really trying to get back up to the back bumper of the 5, and he's just going to let the 54 by. The 54 way faster Caleb Gordon on new tires. He's going to try to catch this 5. Is there enough time, though? Remember, they all took 4. And whoever stayed out for track position, as Aaron May has already dropped down to 10th. To the guys who have pitted. Here comes Caleb Gordon. He's all over the back bumper now. To the inside. Worson's still trying to fight it off. But there's a shot. He gets loose way easier because of the fact the tires are more worn. Lap times are going down. We're going to go back to the last time. Orson running 0.3 seconds slower than Caleb Gordon, now also still running 0.3 seconds slower. And he gets loose. Caleb Gordon finds an opening. He's got to find an opening very soon. Side by side, down the back straightaway. Caleb Gordon takes back the lead. Well, the tires worked for a certain point. Cam Geether's now also up here in that 45. He's going to try to pass the 5, but with 6 to go, Caleb Gordon is your leader. He's been good all day here. And that Marconi setup shop number 54. Now, you can kind of really see how the tires are affecting some of these drivers, or drivers on new tires. And really, you could see it by the stint, or not the stint, like the pit stop lap. Whoever came in here took tires, and they're split up heavily now. Aaron May now in 11th. Up 12 spots. But TJ Moon gets past now too. 5 to go here in this race. And well, Caleb Gordon, really no competition except for Jordan Herring tonight. Today. And Herring now sitting 10th. Cam Geether's last week's winner, trying to get another one, but he cannot make it past the 5 of DeClore. Even with a great stop and great strategy, still could not hold off that 54 to win this race. And now here comes Cam Geether's on the outside to pass the 5. It probably won't be enough to catch the 54, though. Two Toyotas and a Chevy. And then TJ Moon in that Ford behind. Cam Geether's 3 to go for Caleb Gordon. Cam Geether's trying to spoil a win and go back to back. Something that nobody's done since season 1, Nolan Crane in the Cup Series. 2 to go at the stripe. And Caleb Gordon continues to lead this race. Cam Geether's cutting that lead slowly, but not as much as you need to with 2 to go in this race. Caleb Gordon is going to come off of 4 and take the white flag. White flag, 1 to go here from WWT. Caleb Gordon has a 1.1 second lead over second place. He's looked like he's got it. He's got it all day long. Down the back straightaway. Geether's just going to have to hope that he spins himself out in turns 3 and 4. Into turns 3 and 4. Caleb Gordon coming out of turn number 4. Caleb Gordon is going to get his first career win. in the Enterprise 200 at Worldwide Technology. And he has locked himself into the truck playoffs. And a great run from some of these drivers. Specifically, some of the ones who pitted early, including Orsa DeClore, Axel Benoit, and Bruce Dudley. Our big move of the day is Axel Benoit, who's up 24 spots from his starting position. And we will head to the race results. Caleb Gordon comes home first. Cam Geether is second. Orson DeClore third. TJ Moon fourth. Jamie McKinney fifth. Jeff Lil Bud Diakomakos sixth. Axel Benoit seventh. Sean Connaughton eighth. Jordan Herring ninth. Bruce Dudley 10th. Donovan Kim 11th. Connor Edgar 12th. Aaron May 13th. Sebastian Perez 14th. Derek Sklodell 15th. Dragon 16th. Elliot Condra 17th. Wyatt Blair 18th. 19th will be Mateo Mitchell. 20th, Ryan Oppenheimer. 21st, Wyatt Miller. 22nd, Dorney Bear. 23rd, Justin Lee. 24th, Ryan Wayne. 25th, Aiden Stram. 26th, George Kyrfitis III. 27th, Trace McDowell. 28th, Colin Petrugiani. 29th, Carson Kenny. 30th, Daniel Bonanello. 31st, Zayden Cortinas. And coming home dead last, rounding out the field, is Jacob Malone. We thank you for watching this race today. So we get ready for next week in Indianapolis coming up. Thank you, everybody, and have a good day.